Hello, I'm Elizabeth. Hello. I am the author of this blog post series you've been reading, and today I want to talk to you. I want to conclude a few things. I want to show my purpose of this entire blog post series, anything of that nature. And so first what I want to do is have a little chat. So I hope that you've enjoyed this blog post series. I've certainly enjoyed writing it over the past month and researching it for even longer. And I think it can help you. I think it can help you whether you're the interviewee, you're in my situation, or you're the interviewer and you realize these are some things you can do to have a more diverse workplace and to be a super spectacular employee yourself. And I also want to sincerely thank you for reading my blog. It really means a lot to me that you took the time out of your day, whether you've been reading it for the past 30 minutes or whether you've been reading along for the past month. And it really means a lot to me that what I had to say sparked your interest and that you hopefully learned something from it. The next thing I want to do is to conclude. So I set out to prove that women need to do things differently than men, especially rhetorically concerning ethos and pathos, when being considered in a phone interview for finance or really any male sex type job. And how I did that was first I provided claims, and my claims were along the lines of ethos and pathos are persuasive, and women are perceived differently than men, and the phone interview is special, and stuff along those lines, which are all listed in my blog posts. You can go back, review them. There's a ton of examples and research to back those up. The next thing, well, that leads us into the next thing, is I provided context and examples for all these claims. I had a bunch of scholarly sources, I had my own examples, I had a lot of research went into this, just a lot. And I hope that it shows. And the final thing that I did was I went through and I gave you some analysis. So why did these context and examples support my claim and further support my overall sort of thesis, you may call it. And so hopefully I've proven to you that as the interviewee, you can take these steps, which will be listed below, to better perform in a phone interview, and you as the interviewer can take the steps, also listed below, to include a more diverse workplace and just be a super spectacular employee that I know you are. So, finally, a little chat about my purpose. So my purpose was first and foremost to get the message out there that women should behave in certain ways, that it's advantageous for them to do so, that they will be more successful if they do so, that it's more appropriate if they do so, stuff along those lines, and just really give you good concrete advice on what you should do. Now, the next purpose was for the interviewer to know, well, hopefully when you're interviewing me, what I expect and what would really help me be more comfortable and do a better job for you, because I want to impress you and I want to make your job easy. And my second purpose, well, I guess kind of my third purpose, but I would put those together. So my second/third purpose is that I want to get hired by you. I direct people to this website whom I want to work for. And hopefully you've seen that I'm a good researcher, that I'm intelligent, that I'm passionate, all of these things. Hopefully you've seen that I've had a personality too. I tried to write the way that we would interact, and I'm trying to speak right now in a way that we would interact. So ideally, you've read this and you've come to the conclusion that you would like to extend me a phone interview. And if that is the case, I encourage you to look at the bottom of the page and find my phone number and call me up. I would be happy to discuss these opportunities with you, given that I'm available, and I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to read this. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. So thank you.